Hi everyone. Firstly, I'd just like to say I'm trying this on my phone this time instead of all the cameras and stuff down in the studio. So I hope the quality is okay. This is the first time I've done it on this, but let's go ahead and just see what happens. Growing up in the video instructional days, I'm just going to take a minute to remember the beginning of that video age, which to me started on the good old VHS tape. So I actually remember going to the library and looking up drum music, etc., to see what they had, and came across a VHS video of Steve Gadd. I believe the video was called In Session, and I remember learning Steve's bass drum technique off that video, which came from tap dancing, believe it or not, which I thought was really, really cool. Just blew my mind. So to me, that was my introduction to the video age. So lessons from famous drummers were being introduced in the video format on VHS. I don't think they ever came on the beta videos. Do you guys remember those? I don't think they came out on those, but I have a few here actually. So I learnt from the greats. So rock drumming, you've got Tommy Aldridge, Ginger Baker, Carmine Appice, or Appice, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I used to say Appice because it sounded better. And even I play guitar too, so even the great Tommy Emmanuel, they brought out video lessons. I learned basically how to play acoustic guitar from that video. And so, they just kept coming out. Tico Torres from Bon Jovi, I learned a lot of stuff from him as well. So, back then I was getting lessons from a teacher and reading lots of books and stuff, and found that I really didn't go to a teacher for quite some time while all these videos were starting to come out. There was one called Hot Licks, I think it was a Brian May video as well. Actually, they released a DVD version of that, so I've got that as well. But it first came out on VHS. So I just thought to myself, why would I need to go to a teacher if I have all these great drummers in my lounge room to learn from? So I actually went and bought a few of them, but my local library was really cool. It had a lot of them anyway. So these days, the reason I'm talking about this is I think that people are taking YouTube for granted. It's something that, the power of these video instructions on VHS way back then were an immense help to me, and it's something that should be appreciated. I think there was a Buddy Rich one and a few others that were really, really cool. So also for me, I'm kind of never surprised of these extremely talented 10-year-olds that come out and start ripping it up on stage on drums or piano or guitar, whatever it's going to be. And I just think to myself, why wouldn't they be good at it? They've probably been watching these replays of great video instructions, on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, ever since they could operate an iPad. So to me, I'm never surprised of seeing these younger people coming up and playing so awesomely. They are, they have got a slight advantage of being able to watch people play, and they've probably looked at how to play, insert your hardest solo ever to learn here, ever since they were young. So no wonder they're really good. But saying all that too, nothing will replace being in the room with somebody jamming and playing along and communicating musically. I think that's a really big thing to learn from as well. So I'm so glad that I did grow up in that kind of VHS video instructional age. You know, it really took off. Some of them also had books with them as well that you could actually watch and read and learn all at once. So learning from watching is an awesome thing. So I just thought I'd like to share that and try this camera out, see how it goes. So please give me a like and subscribe to this channel if you like the content I'm starting to create. It's only new, and please don't take the title of Take a Minute literally. Some of my instruction videos will only be 1 minute long, maybe 1:30 or something like that. But it's just the title. Everyone sort of goes a little bit too far with them. But anyhow, this has been AJ for Take a Minute. I will talk to you all very soon.